What if I told you that football clubs are losing tens of millions of euros, paying players who aren't even playing, not on transfers, not bad signings, but injuries? Right now, across Europe's biggest leagues, clubs are bleeding money at an alarming rate because their most important players are stuck on treatment tables instead of the pitch. And this isn't just bad luck anymore. This is a full-blown crisis. A crisis that's threatening trophies, destroying seasons, and quietly shaking the entire financial structure of modern football. Modern football has become relentless. More matches, more competitions, less rest. Players are being pushed to their physical limits every single week, and now the consequences are impossible to ignore. Between the 2024-2025 and 2025-2026 seasons, injuries have exploded across Europe. What used to be occasional setbacks has turned into long-term, career-threatening breakdowns. And here's the scary part, this isn't just a sporting issue anymore, it's a financial disaster. Because while players are injured, their wages don't stop. Clubs are literally paying millions for 0 minutes on the pitch. Let's talk numbers, because this is where it gets shocking. Take Gabriel Jesus. During his ACL injury, he spent 354 days out, costing his club a staggering 15.83 million euros in wages. That's nearly 16 million euros for a player who couldn't play. And he's not alone. Rodri's injury cost around 8.7 million euros. James Maddison is projected to hit 8.5 million plus euros. Eder Militao, about 9.3 million euros. Lisandro Martinez, nearly 6 million euros. Jamal Musiala, over 6 million euros. Add it all up and we're talking about well over 50 million euros lost just from a handful of players. Now imagine that across entire squads, entire leagues. This is financial leakage on a massive scale. Zoom into specific clubs and you start to see how damaging this really is. At Manchester City, losing Rodri didn't just cost money, it disrupted their entire defensive structure. Even a dominant team felt the instability. At Manchester United, Lisandro Martinez's recurring injuries became more than bad luck, they exposed a fragile system. Every absence forced tactical reshuffles, weakening consistency. Then there's Tottenham. James Maddison's injury didn't just remove creativity, it wiped out months of planning. And financially, millions gone with no return, and it's not just England. Real Madrid suffered heavily with Militao. Bayern Munich lost Musiala at a crucial time. Serie A recorded the highest injury volume overall. This isn't isolated. It's everywhere. If there's one injury dominating this crisis, it's the ACL tier. Why? Because it's brutal. We're talking 6 to 12 months out minimum, sometimes longer. The knee takes enormous stress in football, twisting, sprinting, sudden stops, and when it goes, recovery isn't just physical, it's mental. Players lose confidence, explosiveness drops, some never fully return to their best. And for clubs, it's a nightmare. You lose a key player for most of the season, you still pay full wages. And when they return, they might not be the same. It's the worst investment scenario imaginable. Here's the uncomfortable truth. This crisis isn't random. Football created it. The calendar is overloaded: league games, domestic cups, European competitions, international fixtures, and now expanded tournaments. Players are barely recovering before the next match. And the consequences: tactical chaos for managers, financial pressure under strict spending rules, long-term damage to players' careers. Football is demanding superhuman performance without giving human recovery time. That's not sustainable. So what happens next? Clubs are already adapting. They're investing heavily in advanced sports science, injury prevention technology, smarter squad rotation. Some are building deeper squads, not just better ones. But the biggest issue, the calendar. Until fixture congestion is addressed, this problem won't go away. Because right now, football is on a dangerous path, one where players are overworked, clubs are overspending, and injuries are becoming the most expensive signings of all. The beautiful game is facing a brutal reality if nothing changes. It won't just lose players to injuries, it could lose its entire balance. And the question is no longer if this system will break, but when. If you made this far to the end, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Money Behind Football.